but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above.
And welcome welcome all to the big interview here on SportsDownChicago.com, the morning show with Mike and Pete. Well, it's mostly Mike. I'm just here to, intro everybody. But joining us now, boy, do we got an exciting interview here on this Thursday morning. A true diva-licious treat for all of us here in Chicago. She's going to be a celebrity judge on Miss USA, part of that's going to be this Sunday, 9/8 Central, part of Total Divas, July the 28th, from Scottsdale, Arizona, former Divas champion, and hopefully one day takes down Caitlyn, whoever's got the belt at the time, and is going to be Divas champion once again. Nikki Bella, welcome to Chicago.
Well, thank you, and wow, Chicago, I always love you. That intro was amazing.
Well, we how do we say this? Summoned my inner Fink, I guess you could say, without the voice, because that's just Fink. Fink's the only one that can do that stuff.
I like it.
So, Nikki, thank you so much for your time. Let's start with this one. Miss USA this weekend. What was it like getting the call? Hey, Nikki Bella, you're cool, you're awesome. We want you to be a judge host on Miss USA.
Oh my goodness, it was amazing, and wow, such an honor. Like, when I got the phone call from WWE, I was so excited, and then I got nervous, because I was like, whoa, I am judging 51 women who are competing for Miss USA, and whoever wins, I mean, their life is not only going to change the next year, but the rest of their life. So I have some pressure on me, but I am beyond excited.
Well, we're excited to watch it and be a part of it. Now, Nikki, you were part of a contest once yourself. Are you going to have a chance to give any advice to any of these participants? You being part of the developmental and some of the contests that WWE's had.
I would love to give them all advice, and my thing is bring your A game and have no regrets, because nothing's worse than after your competition when you're like, I wish I did this. So give it your all. And there's nothing more that you can, have with that.
Now, after being a judge here with the Miss USA pageant, you're going to be a star on Total Divas on E.
She's already a star.
Well, I know
Mike,
she's
you
a
watch
star.
your mouth.
Thank you. I was a star when I was born.
Absolutely. Well, you are the star of Total Divas. So, how personal is Total Divas for the fans out there? How much in life, real life, is it with Nikki Bella?
Well, boys, let me tell you, you are getting the real deal with Total Divas. Not only are you going to see our lives in the ring, which you guys get to see, but you are seeing our personal lives outside of the ring, and that's all real. And let me tell you, it's a little crazy that the world is now going to know the life of the Bella twins outside of the ring, but I'm very excited to share it. There's going to be drama, there's rivalry, and, you can see relationships. So I think people are actually going to be excited that they will actually see Bella twin real-life love stories.
Yeah.
See it, kids are men. What's better than that?
Yeah, no, we're excited to see it here in Chicago. I know Mike and I were talking about. We're really honored to be talking to Nikki Bella here on the lovely SportsTownChicago.com hotline. This interview brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. If you're interested in career broadcasting, go to bnair.com or call us at 630-916-1700. Now, Nikki, you and your sister were there. Divas champ, top of the world, left for a while, came back. What was the mindset behind that? Did you get a phone call from Vince? Did you say, hey, we want to get back in the ring? We're glad to have you back. We just want to know how it happened.
Thank you. Well, I think being away for 11 months, there was not 1 week out of those 11 months that I did not think about being back in that ring. And I think, what I realized is WWE is my home, and I got homesick. So it was time to go home, and it just feels great being back.
Now, Nikki, as you guys have been currently feuding with the Funkadactyls, what is the future outlook for the Bella Twins?
Is on a roll.
Don't support the Funkadactyls. Nikki, can you come to the studio and knock out Pete?
I just said they're going to lose.
But
what?
You're singing.
Sorry.
It's okay. Now,
what was that?
If you're feuding with the Funkadactyls currently, and you've had a previous feud with AJ Lee, who's going to be wrestling Caitlyn for the Divas Championship. What is some of the future outlook for yourself and for Twin Magic?
You know, Twin Magic, Bree and I, we are ready to take any diva on. And I guess you can say in, WWE, you never know what the future holds. So I would love to compete more in the ring with Naomi and Cameron. Naomi, she rocks in the ring. And I love just working with her, and I think Cameron's starting to come along. AJ Lee and Caitlyn, they have right in your hometown, they have a big pay-per-view this Sunday, Payback. So I'm very excited to see that outcome, because if Caitlyn retains or AJ gets the Divas Championship, well, now Bree and I have someone new to go after. So you never know where Twin Magic will end up. Shoot, we could be hitting Twin Magic on Italia Monday night. So Bree and I, we kind of don't have friends when it comes to Monday Night Raw. We take anyone on.
There you go. Well, you don't need them. You got each other. That's how it works. Exactly.
Yeah. I'll take my blood over any friend any day.
Yeah, you hear that, Mike? I would take blood, which is not you. I'm just kidding. No, I am kidding, but
I don't even have any blood siblings.
That's fine. Now, Nikki, big sports fan. Right now, we're in the middle of Blackhawks, Boston Bruins. Do you got a prediction? Hawks are up 1-0 right now after triple overtime. Any thoughts on that series in general? I know the fans of Chicago would love to hear a certain outcome, but I'm not going to force you to say anything.
I love you, Chicago. I do. You guys have some of my heart, but there's a part of me that loves Boston because of a certain man. And I just feel that I might have to be cheering for the Bruins only because I got to score brownie points. You know what I mean? Family. So.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I'm going with the Bruins.
Okay. I'll accept. You know why I'll accept that? Because yesterday I heard Mark Wahlberg said Bruins, and I'm like, who can't like Mark Wahlberg?
Marky Mark is the man.
Dude,
right?
it's Marky Mark.
He made me a woman when those Calvin Klein ads came out. So, what can I say?
That's awesome. Again, we got Nikki Bella on the line here, a WWE Diva, and she's part of Total Divas. Now, Nikki, what's coming up? Not only we said next for the Bellas, what's coming up maybe for the WWE? Who are the next? There will never be a next ever Bella Twins. Never. Ever. But who may be next? We talked about Cameron, Naomi. They were part of Tough, or they were part of NXT. They were part of Tough Enough. Anybody else that's coming up soon that may even dare try rival the Almighty Bellas?
You know what? Another reason why you just want to tune in to Total Divas on me is Eva Marie. I have to say, that fiery redhead who portrays a lot of Jessica Rabbit. I see her growing in the ring, and she's catching on pretty quick. And there is just something to her that I could see her as the next big star in WWE. So we'll see money with that girl. She ain't a Bella. Can't be a Bella, but there's definitely something special about her. So I definitely think she's one of the girls to watch out for coming up next.
Now, you kind of alluded to a certain man in Boston who has your heart, and we've asked for a prediction already, so let's ask for a WWE prediction. John Cena, 3 Stages of Hell against Ryback. Let's see if you're... He
already made it through, layers 4 through 7. You know what I mean? So,
Well, he's the living day Superman. So, of course, I will be rooting for John Cena this Sunday.
So is he?
As I judge and go crazy when the Jonas Brothers perform on stage this Sunday, just know that there's a part of me inside that would be rooting for John this Sunday.
Now, what was your boy band growing up, Nikki? Because, Jonas Brothers are, a little bit on the younger side. Hopefully they perform some pom-poms. That is an awesome song. I'm just saying, Pendleton, if you haven't heard it yet, listen to it. Shake your pom-poms down for me, buddy.
I
yes, sir. What was your go-to boy band in the day, Nikki?
Having a younger dad and who was super cool, I didn't know who New Kids on the Block or any of those bands were growing up, so and I kid you not, my boy bands growing up, starting in elementary school, was Aerosmith and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like, and even Guns N' Roses. I had posters of Anthony Kiedis and Slash as a child, not of Zach Morris or New Kids on the Block. So I grew up a little bit different. I liked my classic rock boys.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Mike, I think that we were cut off.
I think we were.
But that's all right. Well, thank you to Nikki Bella. We are going to, of course, edit that lovely part out and this part that I'm saying right now. But thank you to Nikki Bella for calling in right here to sportsoundchicago.com. That interview was brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. If you're interested in a career doing what I do, doing what Mike just did, interviewing Bella Twins, go to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. Going to go back to some regularly scheduled programming now. Don't forget the press box and Above the Rim coming up in just a bit right here on sportsoundchicago.com.